Okay, it is 12, no, 11:42 a.m. I just got cut off for I don't know why. I just clear all the videos just in case. So it is Saturday, October 16, 2021. I have to even read today's date. You hear that yelling on the phone in the middle of the park. We all gotta know your business. We all gotta find out your damn business. Wow. And then you come, and then to fight. It's not like a pleasant conversation that you want to share. It's always they want to share their vicious, like, and you, which I don't care. So there's some people they do, unfortunately. Some people they're like, they can study you and they know, especially like, I'm talking for myself because I sit down over here. I got the radio today to muffle up a little bit. So, yeah, so I was talking about, how was the paper? I thought it got disconnected again. I was like, what? You're cutting me off again? Oh, yeah, now I cannot hear her. Thank God. You don't need to hear your bullshit. You don't need to hear your bullshit. So, yeah, I moved from the other place because these ratchet bitches, they come and sat next to me. I'm not blind. One on each side. One side on one side. I'm like, so what the fuck is this? It's like, Dykes are us? What the fuck? I'm not interested in bitches. Not interested in bitches. You know, I can just look in the mirror if I want to. For real, I'm like, you know. So yeah, I was just talking about, this is part two, I guess. Yeah, it shit hurt. Shit hurt, because I try to, you know, over the years, knowing my friend, knowing how, all the shit that he's been going through, and he haven't even told me a fraction of what he gone through, but I can tell. I can tell. I mean, like, I've been beat up too, I told him yesterday. Don't front. You take one to know one, and everybody know that. You take one to know one, so don't even get like outraged or anything, like whatever. I know that's your identity, that's your personality, that's your, whatever, but hey, I got feedback. So that's a lesson for me too, that's a lesson for me too. If I meet anybody else, I'm gonna tell them, how would you like me to give you feedback? Should I write it on an email? Should I record it on a video? Should I, and all that, they don't read. They don't read. I have tried people, they are college all my life, because I get so amazed at how people, how fast they can read. But then I ask them questions, like, the typical, like, reading comprehension. They can tell you shit. Did you notice this? Did you notice that? No. So, yeah, they read for business, or they read for, like, whatever the fuck they're reading. I don't even know. So, I don't know, I just got so worked out. I don't know. I hear this bitch screaming on the other side, and like, stupid bitches everywhere. I gotta be like, oh my god, is why I feel so much empathy for men, because what they gotta go through, what they gotta go through to get, a few
That's
minutes
what I
of
was thinking. Like this whole time,
heaven,
I'm thinking kind of like that. You like she put
you know. I mean, just, you gotta like, wow. Anyway, no, that one is like, there was two, I think. I don't know if that was, one was, I guess, the babysitter, whatever they call her, the nurse, I don't know, whatever. She was like, barely can walk. She sat right next to me. But it's like, it's like common courtesy, and you have something to say, like whatever, start a conversation, not just sit like a fucking weirdo. That's why I haven't even. Well, I got into the book face dating shit. What they got for like 2 minutes. They say I want 1 mile away. If there's somebody 1 mile away over the age of 60, and that is grown up, because it don't matter. It can be 150-year-old and they still have no coping skills and blame it on you and like whatever. You know, I know I don't have enough coping skills. I mean, I might have them. I might have them, but I need to practice. We need to practice them every day, or coping skill, and we need to, so far it's just 21 cents that they left over here. One of them left last night. Okay, how much? So you can see paradise is here. And we are 3 weeks away from the elections. We are 3 weeks away from the elections. There's nobody. The bathroom, that I'm glad that we have a ladies' room. But they should leave the door open. They should take the door out. Come on. People that get there, that's the only moment of heaven they got. I know it's like, but it's just like, yeah, there's always like a puddle and everything. Oh, finally. But it's not who you think it is. It's the guy with the blower to blow the leaves away. It's not who you think it is. There's one guy. He's in the street. He's not even in the park. It's not a park. It's like a street. It's a scam. It's a scam. When there's no reason for this. Damn it. I mean, you can ask, you got children. Come on, we're gonna sign up, and we're gonna be like keeping the shit clean. This week is gonna be such and such family. Good morning. It's gonna be such and such family. Next week is gonna be such and such family. And in a year we'll see. It is the Bronx. It's America. So, but oh no, everything have to be like so complicated and for no effing reason. No effing reason. And that's the way we can get to know each other too. We can get to know each other, like, oh yeah, you want to sign up, you got your neighbors, you want to sign up the same week, to do some collection, washing the tables and stuff. So if you want to sign up, maybe like a Saturday morning, like whatever, But it should be every day. It should be somebody should be from our block, especially in New York City. Come on, 20 million people, and you can not people who want to make some money. I mean, and you don't even have to be money. It can be like, I mean, other stuff. So, but this is how, so we know what is happening. But they don't want to say, oh, we want to stop, we want to end the crime. Really? So then why you make us scared to go outside? Why you make us scared, like to even talk to our neighbor? Anyway, so I was talking about yeah, these new videos that I found that yeah, that, what did I say? I thought it was Everest. I was like, the Everest? They found them. That was the name of the cracker. It's Evers. Evers. Say Evers Papers. Let me see. I look at the titles to see if I can remember because, yeah, I cannot pair it to a Bluetooth. Otherwise, I will hear what it was. Evers. Yeah, Evers with a B like a baby. Evers Papers. Evers. I keep saying papers in my mind. I knew it was gonna come out because that's what we're talking about. Pandora Papers and the Panama Papers, the Paradise Papers. So no, this is the Evers Papyrus. Unbelievable. And they used to use. I mean, they don't really say. I mean, he said, yeah. I think he said he's like 10,000-year-old papyrus, something like that. I don't know. I don't remember. It's like so much when you like, like this morning. I always wake up at 3 in the morning, the witching hour, right? Like at 3:30. I always wake up in the witching hour. Just thinking about my dad for some reason. I don't know why. Rest in peace, Dad. Yeah, no, I keep forgetting lately to say goodnight to him. That's how it is now. The whip is brutal. The whip is brutal when you have to denounce all your own ancestors. It was like, in some places in what they call, South America, the Abya Yala, they used to bury their own people, in their own house. And for us, it's like, oh, I'll accept, take whatever. I haven't even got a chance to comment that my snail died. And she was eaten immediately. And if I want to see it from a Western thing, like, I think it was the other snails who ate it. I don't know, the tetras. Was it tetras? I don't think they're tetras. They're not bottom feeders. I was like, wow. That's life. There's no personalization. There's no but this freaking individualism, this fear of death, fear of pain, fear of abuse, fear. That's how they control us. I mean, right now it got so ridiculous that I was just like, I'm terrified I'm not gonna find my favorite cereal. Like, are you serious? Fucking traitor. I hate her so much, these people, how they go about, like, so they say that careers never die. Isn't that a coincidence? Hey, good morning. How are you? now I hate the keys. I don't like to see. I mean, all these people, I mean, like, knowing how dire it is, I mean, like, it's horrible in my country. We have a pandemic of that too. But, I mean, at least, only 130 million, but in Mexico, we're like 60 million over here, and like other 100 abroad, all over the planet. We all need to come back home. It's not, they're not gonna take no fight at any ours.
Is number one for hip hop.
And I love the fact that, that my president is so amazing. He don't want to come here at all. He don't want to come here at all. He was in DC just for 5 hours, and that was it. 5 hours to sign the treaty. We put some clauses if there is malintention, if there is corruption, we can get out of the treaty. The new NAFTA, whatever, they made us sign up. So, yeah, it was only like 5 hours. It's like, yeah, because I mean, like, the embassy is Mexican territory, right? Still, where we are with the Geneva Convention. We call it Ginebra. We're still with the Geneva Convention, right? Allegedly. Although, the crackers, they have arrested a lot of diplomatic people, like from Venezuela and Cuba and any country that is uncomfortable. So the diplomatic thing, like, because it's our own fault. That's when we gotta make a lot of noise and say, like, hey, you are breaking the law. You're breaking the law, and just call them like that. You're breaking the law, international law. We got the Geneva Convention. We signed that fucking shit, and you gotta respect governments of other countries. Even when they come to the United Slaves. So that was really good. That was really good. And he said, I'm only here because we're neighbors. I love that part. There's a lot of water under this bridge. He said, but I'm not gonna go through it. Well, we have not forgotten all the shit you've done to us. Basically, he said that at the White House. So he's coming back next month. And, you gotta wonder, damn, it's like more than 3 years in office. Because it was a tradition, like, as soon as you become president of a country, you have to go to DC, right? Like stupid Lula da Silva. He got a lot of pictures kissing Bush and not the good one. I mean, like, he's a scumbag. He's a scumbag, like, I mean, he's better than Bolsonaro, but when it came to Haiti, because they hate it, that's what they call it, Haiti, they hate it. When it come down, he voted, for the coup d'etat. He voted for the coup d'etat. I'm sure he's such an idiot that he wasn't even, he do favors. I mean, you get favors. You ask for favors and you gotta pay them. That's why we saw Chris Brown, right? We saw Chris Brown, like even before this shit came out, he was like, "Oh yes, I'm gonna be the first one. Shit is great. Shit is amazing. Get it, get it, get it, get it, get it." That's it, I mean, like, say, "Oh, you wanted that movie, right? Or you wanted that special. Guess what? We did it for you. We made it happen for you. It was not your talent, as you think you might be talented, or whatever. It's like, God knows there's millions, just in the buses, in the trains. We can see how talented they are without any props. So, we saw LeBron James, right? Gay LeBron, like, you gotta vote, you gotta vote, you gotta vote. Hey, cutie. Yeah, put it away. Nobody can find it. They're not even saying hi to you right now. The squirrels, they're like, I'm looking for something. It's just adorable. They never fuck with nobody. They're like really beautiful. Squirrely. I'm not looking where you're hiding it. I'm not looking. It's very much like apocalyptic. It's very apocalyptic. I already showed you, homes for garbage, pills, stupid crap. So, cigars. Secrecy and brand. Oh my god. I see people defend their brand. It's like, oh my god, my brand. Let's continue my brand. And they wanna, just stop living. I mean, this is not in the train or the bus. It's like, I go like, son of a bitch. I go like, you have to just hold your damn nose. That's it. I tell people, I didn't know that. Who don't know that? You can hold your damn nose. It's sad, I mean, like, how we just didn't click. And we have so much in common. We have a lot of, things in common, but, I think that's what they say, it's about the food. It's about the food, it's just like, and I got people who told me that when I used to eat all kinds of junk food and stuff. So, all right, sweetie. So, I had a little hope that we would like, become good friends since we share so much in common. We trust each other, obviously. You got the keys to my house, everything. Like, you just don't wanna. I mean, he's mourning. He's mourning his children. He's like, got so much compounded trauma. Just, I don't know. It wasn't meant to be today. that's why I had told him, 2 months, and you go to North Carolina. Of course not. He want to go back to Florida. And I said, you want me to make you a list of all the shit that happened to you in that state? For real? Do you want me to make you a list? Is it Cancer? It's Cancer Leo cusp. It's like right in the middle of both. So it's sad. Then the show must go on. They say. And that's what they say. The shoe must go on. Because we should gotta make sure everybody listen to what they talk. That was also the problem with my friends. Just like you just cannot talk low. Like I said, because on Monday I have an appointment. I had said, why don't you tag along on my ear, and you get your ears checked because you get so much. Just like my dad. Just like my dad was like. My dad was like, oops, I'm in my house. I'm like, whatever. Just to say. So. But after a while, it was too much, especially when we was with the pigs. We couldn't stop talking with the damn pigs, and and if I say something, I said it with low voice, and then he would like yell it out. I'll go like, really, just throw me under the bus. It's like, just like that. It's like a child. It's like a child. And you're like, come on. You're like right next to the pigs. They have the latest technology, always. Audio, video, recording, 200,000 pixels, everything, and filing it. Right now, we're living the moments that they are loading all the mega, it's not even like a mega computers. Unfortunately, they made a lot of progress with, nanotechnology and all that stuff. It's fucked up, Oh shoot. Something was biting. And they're still here because it's still hot. All the flies, all the shit. No, I don't want it. Thank you. Get a seat. You see, it's like you're so effing desperate. I'm like, how can you make any business like that? It's like literally. I'm like, I thought that they had a commercial-free hour right now. It's 12, but it's like it's a Saturday because they don't do it. Yeah, I like it on the weekdays because they have like 2 hours. Especially when I was at the beach, I was like, buenos días. ¿Cómo? ¿Que soy qué? Sí, claro. ¿Tiene qué? Oh, no. Gracias. Sí. No tomo. Painkillers.
Not getting them.
It's a good business. It's a good business. Unbelievable. A lot of people do. That shit is scary because even with bud, it's sacred smoke. The divine smoke. That's what they call it. Like these people rounding their mouth. You're gonna go against Kemet. for real, they made so many mistakes, right? No, but I mean, it is just coming clearer and clearer to me. What, I've been hearing for a few years now. Well, I think it was Dr. Valentine, I think, who said that, I mean, I don't know, a lot of people say that, that what we see, all the temples and the pyramids, they came about, because that's actually when we started like just living the fourth dimension. That makes sense. And it's like when I was little, I used to think like, oh my God, look at this is the cusp. This is the top of the evolution of the of the whatever. No, not at all. Not at all. It's the opposite. Yeah, I think I don't know who said it last. I mean, I just heard it again a couple months ago. Yeah, that's what it is. And that's what it was. All of the amazing pyramids, the temples, what is it? The one that they puzzle so much. The little tops, whatever. What they call? I forgot. I forgot what they call them. The urns, but they got a lid. I think I got it here. What was it called? The Serapeum. The Serapeum. In the Serapeum, that they see, these shits like how they move that shit. How do you move that shit? Like there's no way to move them, but they move them. And how you cut that shit? How you cut that shit so perfectly? When it's like, first of all, it's like the weight is just like unimaginable that you can actually move some shit so heavy. It's like these boxes like this. They got a lid, like a, oh gosh, I forget this language. Oh God. Where the corpse go to? The box. Anyway, so all that, I mean, it is quite a bit. It is quite a bit. I mean, all that stuff, to come about that. As to say, that, oh yeah, that's just how amazing our ancestors was. Yes, it was extremely amazing in the Anahuac, in African continent, and everywhere, even in India, Angkor Wat, everywhere. It was so amazing, but they never really thought about like building shit. They never. I mean, I'm talking about hundreds of thousands of years we've been in this planet, but not on this third dimension. I don't know how many times we've fallen so much. This is what they call the fall. The falling. I mean, it's just because I guess they just named third dimension, fourth dimension, fifth dimension, AM and FM. I'm using an FM band right now, so that stuff, and I think it was master teacher Bobby Hammond who said that. We started forgetting shit, and he said they started to writing it, etch it in stone, a lot of stuff. They started like, because that is the whole process. When you descend into a more primitive dimension, like it is a third dimension. And that's the definition of hell. To wake up, to like, let me out of here. But then you don't want to get out of here. You want to get out of this flesh suit, and then you don't want to get out of the flesh suit because you create identification with the flesh suit. Just like everything. Like my friend, it's like he got very strong identifications with what we call it, the introvert. We call it the introvert. I've been meaning to read, but I have not been able to. I have to save it or something. That article. He sent it to me via text message. So, which is rare. It's rare because he always sends it to me. So, he always send it to the inbox. It's like that one. You gotta read it. You gotta read it. I'm an introvert. Like I said, should I? Well, I told him, guess what? I'm an asshole. I'm a jerk. I'm a freaking jerk. That's my identity. That's my condition. I have a condition. So, that's what they haven't really discussing, right? They haven't really discussing that. Okay, so you got an identity or you got a medical condition. It's like, I'm transsexual. And what's that supposed to mean? You get a pass? You get a pass for real? Just because you are that? And I think it's happening with our African American brothers and sisters a lot. He was enslaved, he was this, he was that, and I think that's what happened. That it was just like, they gotta rescue us. Nobody else suffered what we suffered. Imagine if they gave the ones with tiny little hands. They give them every month. I think we are giving them, I don't know, like a year they get like $1 billion or something like that. No, not $1 billion. Well, it might be getting $1 billion off the books, but officially, I think the terrorist state get 160. I don't know. They get a lot of money from many countries. They get everything. Japan, look at Japan. Became a superpower. They got it. So I don't know, for African American brothers and sisters, it comes like, they gotta come for us. They gotta like. No, but the most important thing to know about that was that, that you fell behind. That you fell behind in, however, how many years, 200 and something years. So you've fallen behind and you was enabled because they have to prove that narrative, like, you are not human, you are this. So they have to make you extra. They have to make you extra. Not well behaved or not. They have to make that. So one have to know that. One have to know that. Same thing, mulata or mestiza, whatever they wanna call me. I understand that. Obviously, I am behind. We are behind on purpose. They made us fall behind on purpose in many ways. So right off the bat, I don't really fuck with those people. No Wazungu, no Wazungu for me because I mean, first of all, I'm like, obviously, it's not even. It's not even. They're gonna try to use you. They're gonna try to like whatever, because obviously they've been having free access to a lot of information for 500 years. Shit. Which we can say, that shit is privileged information. Yeah, it's a privilege for us to get to know, even our name. Even to I mean, as we're seeing it right now. We're seeing it. They are the worst. They are the worst of the worst. I mean, I don't know. I don't know actually how. I haven't heard the British talk to, their colonies that way, the way they describe us. I'm talking about presidents. I'm talking about the so-called royals. I haven't heard of it. So, but over there, they make fun. They make fun of a president. They make fun. They say you are nothing. You're like whatever. Fucking delusional. You cannot even pay your electric bill. Our president told them the other day in the press conference. They say, shit, you cannot even pay your electric bill, and you come over here and tell us, whatever. Fucking broke ass. You are half of a tiny, tiny little bit peninsula. Right? Iberic. And allegedly, you had empire where the sun never set it. Or never set, whatever. So, I don't care. Speaking colonial bullshit. So, damn. How many songs that he made that with the same beat and they sound the same? But his wife is so wealthier than God. Thanks to our beloved African American brothers and sisters. So, yeah, I'm like, you gotta, that's why, the NOI, there was happening, even over here, Mayor Dinkins, I think he founded an organization, 100 Black Men, something like that, 1,000 Black Men, I don't know. I beg my friend, go over there so you can be informed about your rights and what you can do. You will suffer domestic violence. That's what he's suffering. Like, oh no, we don't want to, like, whatever. Okay. So. He didn't want to leave the house. He was supposed to go to the Mexican consulate. He was supposed to see my friend. He was supposed to do nothing. He cannot leave the house. He's okay. He's doing great. That's the shit that pisses me off. I'm like, at least, I admit it. I'm still not healed all the way there. I admit, like, I'm still. But, I mean, people who like the ghetto people, like, oh my god, this pride and this dignity and self-righteousness walking around like, bitch, you live in the ghetto. And looking at the statistics, you're gonna die in the ghetto. Can you drop it? Oh no, you cannot say that. Or shaming, how dare you? Make them feel great so they never leave. Not me, I'm a shame you. You rat from hell. Look at me, I was, before I was in like 6th grade, I was already more than 200 pounds. I got to like almost 300 pounds. They call me whale, they call me like, and I told my mom, they call me a whale. She's like, well, look at you. She's like, look at you. She's like, I know I was very drastic, when I lost the weight. When I got to that age of the pretension, then I was like, and then I'm following diets from magazines, all that shit. And then it was when I came to this empire, which is not a country, it's not live. And I discovered sex, and I was like, okay, that's my drug of choice now for the next 15 years. So that was it. It's like you find some shit that work amazingly, but it's just crazy. It's just crazy the way it is, the way people they play games, the way the people like all this bullshit. It was very dangerous, and it still is very dangerous. What they call recreation, so whatever. It is just it's very dangerous. So like from whatever angle you want to put it nowadays, especially the technology, they can be recording you without you even knowing. It can be like all this stuff, all that stuff that it's just go like. And they're releasing new microscopic shit. So, I mean, like, it was fun. I mean, I should write a book. I should write a book, right? I should write a book on, decadence and hedonism, selfishness, self-medicating, you name it. You name it. So that is we are like professional liars. And the worst is when we lie to ourselves. I'm doing great. It's like, can you believe that shit? How long has it been? 15 years that shit? Of the poop face? And still people are like, how can you like, you just don't even make any sense, She don't even make any sense, why can we be so lying, when you know that you cannot lie. The internet, you cannot lie. You might take 1 or 2 times, Mercury retrograde is wreaking havoc, as you can hear. This is a wild Mercury. Inside, I said like, I wanted to wear green again because green is the best color, they say. And it makes sense, calm me down. But I think blue too. Blue calms us down. So it's like, do not wear red. Mercury retrograde because so we was doomed. We was doomed, my friend and I, because he arrived right at the beginning, not even the shower period. He arrived right at the beginning, and it was like a freaking cliche, a freaking cliche. His phone screen got broken for stupid. It fell from like here to there, and the skin broke, and the screen. Oh my god. Maybe that's where it comes from. So I stole his laptop. Our communication wasn't impossible. He's just like, he don't believe in shit. Only crackery. It's just like watching this freaking, I tell him like, you know, like, you worried? I mean, like, why do you think they make those documentaries? Why they would be the ones telling us? I mean, every day, like Dr. Clark used to say, they write the first draft of history. They write the first draft of history. So you don't think like if they do that every day and like, you know, well, even if you're just passing by and you still see like a newspaper in the store or whatever, it's still like it's all designed. It's all like, I mean, automatically, you know. I mean, with the amount of control they got, you know, just they don't even have to make it on purpose. It's just crazy how many people they steal and they say, oh no, I'm not stupid, I'm not. And then it's like, let me check with the crackers. We all. I watch them obviously, you know, see what they're plotting. That's about it. Like once every 3 months. Or probably once a month. Yeah, probably once a month I do like a search, you know, like, you know, what's happening to the debt ceiling. Of course they have to hover it until December. You know, it's like, you tell me you are desperate. You are desperate. They want to do that. They're like, please, look this way. Look at this way. Look at it. Look over here. While they like wipe you out. Or, you know, I mean that's the typical, right? Now in these cases, we already did. So there's nothing probably to be wiped out. You know, until not long ago, I didn't know China was in big trouble. China is in big trouble. They made a mess, of course, because they was not authoritarian. It's not authoritarian, but come on. If you was able to make all that shit to get there and start the speculation, there's no dictatorship. There's no communism. Communism is very, very specific that you have to, you know, the nature, you know, like, Master Farad, or Master Farad, whatever, I don't know how you pronounce it. The teacher of the Honorable Elijah Muhammad. He told him, that was the first thing he told him. You gotta relocate a lot. That's what I listened to. It's like, shit, just start a new one. Forget about, you know, that's it. You don't have to, you know, I'm not even gonna wait. I'm like, it's just like, I just love the music. I know I'm crazy sometimes about the lyrics, but I know. So I told my friend, you guys need to stop it with the inventions and the creation and the production of shit. making your master wealthy beyond his wildest dreams. They say they invented the cell phone, they invented what this or that. Like, you gotta stop. You gotta stop. Everything like they're killing us. It's just like, for real. For real. It's like, why are you thinking about that? And like, so no, it should be like, no more inventions, no more music genres, no more music, period. Like, whatever, you know? They're so thirsty. They're all so thirsty. Even in Africa, in Nigeria, you know, they make a contest. They make a contest and they, to give them, if you win the contest, you get like $100 sometimes. Maybe I'm exaggerating, but you know, they give them scholarships too if you win. But especially like in Nigeria, they're so smart. And all the corporations, they're like, oh, they see, because even before I was reading African Twitter, which is only gonna be 2 years, you know, I was here like, oh, you know, look at this car. It was made by these children. You know, oh, look at that car. Oh, it ran on water. It ran on, you know, whatever. And then you never hear nothing again. Why? Because they get bought. They get bought. One way or another, they get bought. Or they get out of the way. Oh gosh, all the bomb. All the bomb. I was looking at this channel. You know, you read these expensive magazines that they only come out there, you know. You see that they have this technology to live in the jungle. And they found out that, you know, Copan, and I mean, especially what they call, you know, Central America, which is to be Mexico. They had millions of citizens, millions of people, millions, 8 to 10 million people, cities. Talking about them, so Mayan cities of 8 to 10 million people. Wow. You know, they're just scamming us like, oh my God, Rome was so big. Rome was so very big, you know, like that, you know. So, we're talking about fucking peanuts. We're talking about bullshit. It's like I was telling you about the Iberic Peninsula, which is the size of a peanut, you know, like. These idiots, they cannot even afford paying the electricity today. They cannot even afford paying the electric bill. They are starving. When you just had the freaking empire, what you did to all the wealth? Oh, that's right, you gave it all to the Vatican, right? I'm like, and they still talk to you like, you know, like whatever. You are, I mean, I'm not even gonna say an idiot. You are past that. You are like not an idiot, but what's next, and what's next, and what's next. You know, that's what it is. You know, I mean, like, how you gonna like, you broke? How you gonna be broke? They have a real estate crisis. They have everything is a crisis. Healthcare crisis. They got and they still got the migrant crisis. Escaping. I saw yesterday. They was inside like a boat, but outside, and they got busted. She break my heart, you know. These boats, you know, these beautiful people that just they have no self-esteem. How you gonna go to you know? This is how brainwashing is like so effective, and that was all designed by Edward Bernays. Edward Bernays. You know, the cousin of Freud. You know, and the stuff was, you know, supposedly they say it's only for the war. We need to use this because of the war. And, you know, Germany is this and that, and they never took it away. They never stopped using that. So now you have people actually living, you know, the continent of Africa, the richest place, risking their lives, hidden in a suitcase, where they die, where they like, you know, all that shit is like, I mean, that shit is not even backwards. We need to start making more words to describe our stupidity. It's freaking 75 degrees and, you know, how you gonna say there's fires? Like, I'd rather collect the insurance policy, right? I wanna collect the insurance policy. You know, burn, baby, burn. I mean, like in the winter, yeah, there's a lot of people they leave the stove out and all that stuff. Just trying to get warm or something. That's all that shit happens. But right now, I don't know. I guess people are crazy. I don't know. I imagine people are freezing. We keep giving them more and more plastic bags. I said, no more plastic bags. And before I know, it's like you put the bagel in. There's a little bit of sun. It's so cloudy. I don't even know what to do, you know, because I'm so like. I mean, I feel like I'm not there yet, but I'm gonna be there yet. You know, I was trying to tell my friend, you know, because he's like, oh no, I'm not Pan African. I'm not hell. No. You see these people? They talk to you like I say, duh, everything is by design. You know, Memorandum 84. Is it Memorandum 84 or 85? Something like that. You can look it up. Say specifically, don't let them. They gotta hate each other. Continentals and the diaspora, they gotta hate each other. That is just what it is. And I mean, look at it now. Look at what happened with my friend. Yeah, like I said, we have so much in common about, you know, we know so much, you know, that we've seen it firsthand. You know, he grabbed his grandma, you know, I mean, because his mother was trying to kill him. Sound familiar? Shoot. I mean, like, and it's just that we cannot communicate. And I called him last night, and he didn't pick up the phone. And it's like he blocked me or something. I don't even want to find out. What you do? What you do? What's he gonna tell people? Is he gonna tell his friends, or is he gonna write his memoirs? gonna say, I met this Mexican mulata. She was awful. She opened her home. She gave me the keys to her home. She cooked for me. She let me be whatever I wanted to be. She whatever. She was horrible. I was gonna say that. But that's just what I always said. Kindness feel even more horrible than, you know, stones and sticks. If we understand stones and sticks, we know that. We understand that. We familiar shit, you know. Plus besides, you know, behind. Or should I? Plus besides, you know, it's like. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah. Besides, we already have an identity to sustain. We have beliefs to sustain, and we don't want to be wrong. We don't want to be wrong. No matter what, we don't want to be wrong. So what that means is we don't want to be wrong. So you have to continue pretending and defending your theory or belief or whatever you want to call it, day and night. Day and night. You have to defend it. I noticed that's what happened. That's what happened. I know this suck. People stink. The whole world sucks. And when they get any conflicting evidence, when they get, you know, like, you know, I mean, I'm sorry that I tooting my own horn, you know, but it's true. It's true. I mean, then I thought I was nice to him. I'm like, because I felt it. Not that I didn't even try. I just felt it, you know, because over the years, you know, I trust him like that, you know, with my house, you know, whatever. Like, I was not expecting. I knew he had a lot of, you know, emotional handicaps, but I didn't know it was that bad. You know, and especially that you try to mask it as, you know, oh, New York City. You're not gonna get no argument. New York City is a perfect alibi, right, for anybody. Oh, I am the way I live in New York. What do you expect? You know what I'm saying? So. They're against her now. He was sucking their dick just the other day. Now she's, you know, like the poster child for anti-imperialism, like Jason Black. Give me a fucking break.
You know, one of the parents of making money is you can afford to be dramatic. Got some drama queens for real.
He started getting like that after I got into this case. And I told him, stop defending your slave master. Nobody wants to steal your damn slave master. That's your pink dick. Nobody wanted but you. That just started like, oh yeah, imperialism, like, you know, whole shit, like, you know, like he just started like, I mean, there it is. You can check the dates. The whole world did not exist until like what, 6 months ago? Now they see like, oh, they're actually killing us because, you know, of these, you know, geopolitical factors, right? It's like nobody, like, actually that's what the great Bobby Hammett was saying, you know, before he got that stroke. He was saying, you know, like, shit outside, shit is changing. And we don't know. We are not allowed to know what's outside of the firmament. We are not allowed to know what's outside the firmament. But some shit is changing. And that's also part of the graphene. That's what they put in graphene. They put in a lot of graphene in the sky, oxide. So they're trying to compensate for what's happening outside. Some shit is happening outside. We don't know what's happening outside. Yeah, I guess I'm all about conquering now. I'm one of those bitches that I conquer myself. No, bitch, like I'm trying not to slap you. Yeah, you gotta relax. No, I'm learning that relaxation starts with your face. There's a connection, direct connection with the brain, right there. It's too close to the brain, too. Not too, but it's close to the brain. You know what I mean, right? I never thought I was gonna be in this state, you know? But thanks to the divine smoke, I guess. It came into my life when it came into my life. Was that 4 years ago? And I'm still wondering, what would my whole experience would be like without the divine? But it's like we laugh. We laugh. No, can you imagine laughing when you hear divine, sacred? And we laugh. Everything is sacred. We see how the laughter started. The flying flower. It's not even supposed to exist. But they still do. Beautiful people. Beautiful people. Yeah. They got the war on them. They got the war on them. Especially them. Not especially, but I don't know. I heard a lot about the monarchs. A lot about the monarchs. I was just actually watching something. I forgot. What is this that they are like? They're putting something. I think it might be the graphene. Something. There's a feather that's been there for like 2 minutes. That I know. It's gone. A lot of sightseeing, that feather. I disagree a lot, you know, about the You know what a lot of people say about the divine smoke? And it's crazy, you know, because then you go like the next thought is like, ah, nah, you are a junkie. You see how they get you? I mean, like, and it's not just that they get us, it's just that we start thinking like them, reasoning like them, within reasoning, and that's their thing. That's their thing. That's how they, you know. I mean, I feel like feel, whatever, and I feel it vibrate, like, you know, porn. That is like textbook crackery text. You can see like their mind. I mean, I'm not recommending to see shit like that. And you see like always trying to justify everything. Trying to justify, oh, it's sex, it's this, it's good, it's healthy. Oh no, it's just role playing. Oh, oh, anything go in the bedroom, anything go. No, you don't say that shit. Like, people you don't even study. It's like, you know, your freaking chakras are open, shit is open, and, you know, you're having, with the devil, you know, so you gotta think about those things. You gotta think about those things, you know. I'm so glad years gone by. Shit, I was at the state. And it was like never, you know, like even the last, you know, Wazungu never had sex. Never had sex. So, yeah, that's been like 20 something years. That's it. That's another. It feels so good. Like, anyway, I had quartz crystal. Yeah, I specifically bought it to bring it around because the other ones, they took the handle, they make it of quartz, allegedly, so break really easy, so at least this one hopefully will last. Yeah, this one is cold as hell. They said people still put it in the fridge or what? I don't think nothing cold is good for us. Nothing cold. I mean, I've been hearing that, you know, from homeopathic, you know, like say, oh hell no, you don't put no ice, nothing. I've been hearing that for years. There's nothing cold is nothing good for us. Nothing good for us. They say, oh yes, you're forced, you're this or that. Of course, there's no bunnies. They love the cold. The colder, the better. I still not. They're not rubber bands.
WWPR FM HD1 New York, the home of Powerhouse NYC.
So, can't believe one. He even refused to go see the Egyptian exhibits with the Kemetic. Freaking indoctrination. You know, walking and reading on the damn gadget. Yeah, that one pissed him off really bad. It's like gadgets and gadgets and gadgets. Like, he got something wrong. Just watching, I don't even know. I guess it's games. He got. And they stole the big one, which was the laptop, $5,000 laptop for gaming. like, oh hell no. I mean, I know I'm the same way. Look at that, I'm now on this shit, trying to use it instead of getting used. But don't fool myself. I'm not gonna fool myself. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna fool myself. I know everything is with a lot of caution. Everything is with a lot of caution. Like, never. You know, I think that's what my grandma used to say. You know, like you start getting comfortable and then you stop. You know, I guess she said it anyway, different way. But I mean, like. You know, the critical thinking, whatever, you know, that. That's why I say a lot of times, you know, we fall in love and we hurt so much. Because it's like, oh. Which is good. I'm not gonna say that. It feels good. It feels good, you know, too, but at the same time, leave a spot for reason. But it was a good lesson, though. It was a good lesson. I was like, he was like, I mean, he didn't see nothing positive because he wanted to be homeless. And in his twisted head, he said he was gonna gather the money to rent a room or whatever, an apartment over there. They don't have rooms in Florida. So, you know, he was gonna what's it called? Supposedly he was gonna do that, but he was already in the street, living in the street for months. Yeah, he was living for months, you know. He tried to come back with Precious. I mean, I nickname all his lead. So I guess it was a couple of days that he was staying over there. You know. Other than that, I think it was like 3 months, 4 months. So you say you're gonna like save, you know, you have to give the first and the last month deposit and whatever, you know. So he said you need like $2,000 rent. So now he's wasting money. But yeah, I guess he already know his numbers. But that's something okay, you know. He's still like, he reminds me a lot of myself. I don't know. I mean, I was never that crazy as to say, oh yeah, homelessness is good. Sleeping in your car? It's like in Florida? Hell no. Cannot even think about that shit. But to him, he was pissed. It's like, you know, it's like, and I was inside myself saying, I got you off the street. And to him, you know, he didn't want to be on the street. You see, until, I don't know, probably the rest of his life, he's going to say that I've fucked him over in my house. Not paying rent, not paying nothing, cooking for him. Well, until we went to Waliland and he bought eggs. And he ate like 200 eggs in 1 week. Unbelievable. Well, he's a bodybuilder, so I guess they do that kind of shit. I don't know. So, but, oh my God. Clancy. Yeah, I gotta make the tea. You know, I bought these teas from over here on Burnside, this herbal guy, herb doctor, and I keep forgetting. I mean, I'm cautious too, you know, whatever. He gave me like 3 herbs, and I have to make like a gallon and drink it twice a day. So it's gonna help my oxygenation. So it's like, I don't know what else to try. I have poor oxygenation. So, a little bit of sun. Yeah, I'm like all over the place today. Such is life. Yeah, what day I'm not, right? What day I'm not. I think that song was a joke. And I thought, oh, it's a funny song. Oh, it's a joke. You know, they're like young, but oh, we say, oh, I don't like broke. I don't like this. I don't like that. Especially fucking cliche, you know, that they're tall. You know, they all wanted to be very tall and wanted, I mean, not me, but I know some bitches they want like 9 inches and shit. You know. It's childish, very childish. But then again, it's not like, you know, like he said, my friend said, you know, like these bitches they buy these toys and eggplant and whatnot. He said he's seen somebody wrecked, totally wrecked, useless bitches. They say they are 10. They say you don't feel shit. That's what he said. So, and then again, it's like you're supposed to do not make them feel bad because of their mistakes. No, hell no. They continue making more mistakes every fucking day. I mean, if they had stopped, if you stop, you know, like shit, you know, I got, you know, the hips, you know, I say I got the HIV, whatever. This is like, and I wanted to stop there. You know, I don't want no other chronic conditions. I got enough, you know. I got a lot. Taking that medication every day. That's why, you know, now I'm getting the estrogen injection once every 2 weeks. I say twice a week, no, the other way. Once every 2 weeks. I get 1 point something milligram. So monitor, you gotta monitor now. You know, I mean, like, especially like our immune system, I feel like it's under war, it's at war. The sprain, the this, the that, and it's like some countries, they are on their 5th wave. Have again, you know, some countries they still got again. They got no rooms. They got no rooms available. Booked. All booked. All booked. Come on, New York. Come on, Becky. You know the devil is looking for you. Feeling lonely, Becky. Why you could go back to hell? nice and cold and no sunlight the way you like. It's like, yeah. It's like people like believe this shit. You're gonna believe this from the ice people? Of course they're gonna say it's horrible. Of course they're gonna say there's warming. Of course it's like even 50 degrees Fahrenheit is too much for them. They don't like it as much as they say, like, oh, like, you know, go to the beach or whatever. But their ideal that some of them, the only thing left of men, toys. Of course they're gonna say that it's hot as hell. It's getting hot as hell. It's getting hot as hell. Yeah, they're crying like a bitch. Oh, it's hot. It's too hot. You gotta do something. You gotta do something. Global warming. You know, like that Greta Thundercat, whatever. Another fire. They usually come down from here, I guess. They're off today. They usually come from the, I mean, like on this side. Now it came from Fordham, whatever, that direction.
Hi, miss.
So,
Are you
hello.
a reader?
No.
I always see you here in the morning.
Oh yeah, I just come here, you know,
You
to
have
talk.
such a beautiful soul.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. God bless you. So, it was like, goodness, just now, like, sitting here and say, after a while, you say, well, the way you used to do, and you start the conversation. Should have one of those, you know, trauma people. They do a lot of trauma shit. I mean, not just because you get morbid. You get morbid, you know. Yeah, that's a sign. You know, morbidity, obese is a sign, you know. So yeah, but like I read, they always go like that, and then they end up saying, "Let's be friends." I'm like, no. If I didn't do it when I was young, which I'm not gonna try to 56 just because if it ain't broken. I'm not gonna fix something that ain't even broken. Thank you very much. I'm just reading Twitter, you know, the stupid bird. Every day, how everybody like, you know, we need something to balance us out, and that's why it's so horrible. That's why it's so horrible. And that's why so many people hate us, especially ourselves. Come on, let's start. Let's start right there. Let's start right there. You know, if I had $1 for every time I hear this bitch, is like, oh no, I want to, even in the freaking program. You just said, I don't want bitches to facilitate the group. I don't want like whatever. Like they always. So that's because we are out of balance. We're out of balance. And instead of looking for a man to balance us out, you know, that now men are emotional as hell. I'm like, what the hell? You're taking my script. I was supposed to storm out. I was supposed to be hysterical. And now you are like taking my damn script. I'm like, I'm joking, of course. But, you know, like, I don't want to be You know, and that should happen everywhere, you know. That's something I always read. I always read, you know. You know, if people that's going hysterical, there's always at least one person that have to come up and snap out of it, bitch. It's like, you know, hey, look at my brother correct. Yeah, that bitch, I can tell that bitch still got a fucking date. She's pretty and shit, but ugh, scary shit. Scary shit, I would not. And these bitches, they don't even realize, like, why people are scared of me? Bitch, you got like 12 inches. You gotta cut that shit off. I'm not gonna be your friend. And I was comfortable with my friend, but at the same time, you know, like, I wasn't gonna have sex with him. He's my friend. Still, I don't know, you know, just a couple of times that I have to cut off the conversation. So, getting excited. We're discussing fucking politics. This is how like childish people are. We're just discussing important shit, and they're like, he told me the next day, it was argument. I got a boner. Like, bitch, I don't know that. Sorry, I don't call my friends that word, but you know what I mean. You know what I mean? It's like, you know, it's like, I'm not stupid. I mean, I was stupid to have a man in your house like that. You know, I was stupid. I mean, I think I was kind of stupid. You know, I just thought that, you know, well, used to be a pimp, and like I thought he was gonna be a little bit more cooler about sex, but I mean, he's been starving, he's been bulimic or whatever, anorexic, I don't know, because you know he have not in New York never found nobody to have sex. It was set up at a 50-something-year-old bitch. Like, can you imagine playing tricks, making him spend like $60 to get to Brooklyn? That bitch is like, didn't put out. While you been like, you know, exposing yourself on the freaking phone and shit. It just pissed me off. Damn. That's why I'm like scared of men. Because they've been hurt so much. They've been like, stupid, you know. And it's true. They got like a 12-year-old brain. Emotionally never mature, never nothing. You know what I'm saying? So they. There's so much shade everywhere. Okay. So I think it's like also a natural desire to be consequential, even to be immortalized, I guess. Like, I remember when they first started coming out, the cameras, I mean, the television, whatever, the video cameras, whatever. If he was shooting something, it was like he was taping something, and like people that like random people just wanted to do it. And I know that's just something like you feel like, well, maybe this video will survive the next 10,000 years, being immortalized. I used to have this friend of mine. She was like, well, she stopped being friends because she's transgender. She didn't want to cut it off. I was like, I mean, if you're young, whatever, you know, with the youth, it's like, with the youth, like anything goes. There's something about you that you go like, you know, kind of cute. Even if it's hideous, on the cloud, take it on. I don't know what time it is, but it's like, you're late 40s, 50s, 60s, and you got that shit dangling. 1:23. I don't know what to say. Give me a break. Give me a break. So, yeah, I got triggered by that one. I got triggered by that one. But she, every day she does like, the other day she was like, scary, scary Mary. Hell. You know, like, I don't know. But that's what they've been doing. That's what they've been saying. Like, I don't need to do shit. I'm a woman. I'm a woman. F it. I say so. Okay, that's alright. Get no conflict from me because you're not gonna get close to me, right? That's just what I am about, you know. That's just what I am about. So be whoever you wanna be. Over there. Over there. Over there. You know now. I'm related to you. How? How? If you're looking at a man's behind. Sound like it's not, right? Sound like you're not. I'm talking about bitches too, they do that. You know, they're always talking about that on social media. You know, he got this, he got whatever, like, you know, and what's it to you? And what's it to you? Whatever he got in the back, he got in the back, and that's it. Like bitches that are twisted and you go like they end up looking at your back too. Like these bitches that just always grab my ass. It's like whatever, like and you know those things is like okay, it's just move away really fast and hopefully she get it. And she got it. I mean, I think I don't know. I never really put myself in those situations again. You know. I never put myself in those situations. To be, you know, in those situations. That's it, you know, it's like they say it's a lonely planet. They say it's a lonely planet. And it's okay. And it is okay. And she actually tried to get her costume. She actually tried to get a costume. Yeah, I was like, you know, they got a friend of mine. She's a friend. She's like, she's like totally. I don't know what happened to her. She's like, that's another shit about rape. I just cannot stop getting raped. I see her like every 3 years. She hasn't been in New York that long. But it seems like every time I see her, oh, I got raped. I'm like, and she told me that's what they say. That's what they say. They told me how to look at the energy, like a great energy, blah, 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 blah. And I think she's gone. I think she's gone, obviously, because they put that, you know, crystal, the Nilo. It's like, if you know it, just don't leave nothing unattended. You know, I took a big gamble with my friend, you know, having the house. You know, like I said, but I got like, you know, I know the guy, and he had friendships. He got friendships with women in the past. Not a lot. I think he only had one. He had one friend. They were just friends. And they were just living together. Not living together, but, you know. hanging out a lot. And he told me just strictly friends. So I was like, that gave me the confidence. And I mean, thank God I was right. Thank God I was right. But I took a gamble. I took a gamble. Like I say, and it was good because I have never really felt, not in a long time, that I have felt like, oh yeah, here's my house keys. Yeah, here's the whatever. And he was like, nope. First thing, when we went to that Wally Land store, the monster store, I'm still traumatized. Like my first time I'm there, like, that's so much shit. I was like, I didn't know it was possible to have so much shit in one place. Anything. And now I'm pissed because I didn't look for my bird's. I didn't look for my bird's medication, which I gotta buy today. Shit, I gotta buy it today. Online. I gotta buy it online because that lady, they gave me this number in California. Lady Gilliam. She never answered my text. I'm like, just doing business like that? Are you serious? I told my friend on 125th Street, I said, I came Monday, I came Thursday, you wasn't here. Oh yes, yesterday, it was on the emergency. It's like, come on. I don't like, going there. It's like, I got my 2 bags of CMOS. I get nervous when I don't have my CMOS. It's like, gotta have my CMOS, It's just like, I don't know, I just not nervous every time. If I can go without it for a few days, it's like whatever, but I don't want the pains to come back and shit. It's just like, probably gonna go back next week and buy another 2 bags. Shit, I'm not gonna flake out like that. Hey, well, how come there's like 125th Street? There should be like 20 people selling that shit. There should be like 20 people selling that shit. Actually, I should probably hit that lady, the Moringa Queen. I haven't contacted her in a while. Shit, I could sell that shit for her. I'm not doing nothing. I'm doing the same thing. I can just put a table and sell CMOS for her. And she give me a little commission. And I'm watching people go by. I cannot believe until some other people start selling CMOS. That's how I met her. I saw her mother, her grandmother, she was there. And she gave us sheet with an email. Do one more, and then she was in St. Vincent, and then I lost track of her. I'm gonna contact her again, Yeah. I'd rather I could buy the $50 and I don't have to worry about that no more, I stopped buying in the Utica because I don't know if that shit is real or not. I don't know. Jama. It's just a very different texture. I don't know. It might be, I don't know. Different locations. So I'd say such is life. I don't even take Saturday off. I'm still coming to the university. So many people that they cannot do nothing, cannot stay without doing nothing. So many people like, oh no, I gotta be this, I gotta be that. And a lot of times I feel these people, I feel fear. I feel here they're just spraying and like doing nothing. And well, everybody's different, you know, whatever. You know, I don't know. I should not even be like, you know, about that, but I feel like shit, you know, just. I mean, right now it's a little bit too extreme. I've been going out and it's like with the excuse that they're like, oh, it's shit's gonna get freezing, shit's gonna get horrible. I don't know. We might even have the hottest winter in history over here, you know, at this rate. What I say, October 16th, 75 degrees. How nice it is. How nice it is. I just still don't know. Should I stay or should I go? Should I stay or should I go? Yeah, is there a song they have not stolen from nobody? I don't think so. Everything is stolen. It's like, wow. And that shit is that, you know, the Evers papyrus is in Germany. It was this German guy, Evers. He bought it, and, you know, they're like, but they say, they credit themselves shamelessly. Oh yeah, homeopathy. Hahnemann. I remember that's what they say. I forgot his first name. They call it Hahnemann. And they say, oh yeah, it was a German guy. I was like, how is that going to invent homeopathy? Oh, it's like right there. The Evers papyrus. It's not like Medgar Evers. Was it like Medgar Evers? You spell it the same way? Yeah, I think you spell it the same way. It's Medgar Evers. So yeah, I'm like, wow. Yeah, they use honey for everything. For everything. It's like, and that's what I was trying to tell my friend, you know, just take a lot of honey because he catch the unnameable. And then, not even 2 months ago, he got a horrendous flu. So you need to, you know, he didn't want to try moringa, he didn't want to try nothing. It was like, I'm crazy. I'm crazy. To him, I'm crazy. I guess. I don't know. We don't know people's mind, right? It's like the same thing as Marcus. So it's like the mind is starting to come to the conclusion. I'm not doing no African diaspora, that's for sure. Even then I consider myself one of the last diluted ones in the spectrum of the diaspora, right? So, I mean, that I could accept, that might be like a spectrum, you know. But gender? I don't see it. I don't see it. I see that people like, you know, like I say, you know, starting to come out like that because most fathers are just what's it called, like a fixture, like an ornament at home, you know, breadwinner, right there. Yeah, that's your father right there. Oh, my father was there. My father was always there. You know, my father was always there. He was like, that shit just freaked me out. My father wouldn't come out of the house for weeks sometimes. how can I end up, you know, meeting a friend the same thing? And he just couldn't understand it. He couldn't understand, you know, why, you know, I was. It's like, how can nobody want nobody like in the sofa 24/7? But you know, even as soon as he left, and this morning, I missed it. The you know, always like on the phone, you know, talking. This shit wasn't meant to be, you know. And I don't know. It's just like he didn't really want to partake in anything. He didn't really want to be part of it. That was the problem. I can't believe. That's what I call it, New York shooting. So and then he's fine. He's okay. He's okay. You know. He's just hiding behind this diagnosed introvert. You're an introvert. You got a license. Yeah, I should make a video just about that. You know, you can become a jerk, and everybody's supposed to whatever accept it. You can just hide behind your introvert diagnosis. Anyway, I should get out of good point. You know, 'cause, I mean, what can I say? You know, ratchetness. There's nothing you can do. There's nothing you can do. You know. And like I say, I mean, you already know somebody ratchet. What are you? What did you become? What did you become when you want to engage with the ratchetness? This charge. Yeah, that was maybe 2 hours. I hope that was not on purpose.